Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm with the topic of paper chromatography. I have taught you in the last lecture that basically there are three types of the purity checking techniques which are part of your syllabus. Number one purity checking technique, which we have studied already, was melting point. Number two was boiling point. We have determined the purity with the help of melting point and boiling point for solids and liquids respectively. Today we are going to introduce the next technique, and that is called as a paper chromatography. Here I'm writing the heading of the day, that is called paper chromatography. Okay, now point number one is this, that there are different types of the chromatographies, and the chromatography which is part of your syllabus is called paper chromatography. So in an exam, in a papers, examiner has asked this thing from the students, that what is the name of this experiment. It is called paper chromatography. You will not write chromatography only, you will write paper chromatography, the exact word. Okay, now, what is paper chromatography? It is an experiment which is performed on a paper basically. The paper on which this experiment is performed is called as chromatogram. Chromatogram. Okay, now the point is this, that this is a paper. For example, okay, I will show you a question from the past paper as well. Rather, we are going to make a practice from the past papers regarding paper chromatography. This is a container in which we have taken water or any other solvent, for example, alcohol or water you may take. Okay, before immersing this paper in that liquid, in that solvent, we have to mark a line with the pencil. Let's suppose this is a line with a pencil. I'm marking this line with a pencil. Okay, remember this thing, that this line must be drawn with the pencil. The name of this line is start line. Here I am telling you that we have marked the spots of, for example, different types of the inks are there. Okay, so this is one, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth. Okay, we are saying this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is X. Okay, X is the reference. For example, X experiment on X, the working on X has already been done, is completed basically. Now, for example, we are saying that X is converted into three spots. For example, these are the three spots. Before converting X into different spots, I would like to inform you that this is a water, for example, and here is the level to which it is immersed in this. Okay, this is the level of the water till which it is present here, and the paper is immersed till this level. Remember this thing, that start line must not go inside the water. Okay, so water or any solvent, I'm writing here, I'm trying to label this completely. This is the solvent here, and this solvent can be either water or alcohol. Okay, in both cases you should know this thing, that you are going to cover this whole setup with a lid. Okay, why with a lid? In because without lid the solvent can be evaporated. Now what will happen, we can see this thing, that bottom part of this page, bottom part of this paper is immersed in that solvent. Now solvent will start traveling up. We already know this thing, that there are pores, there are holes, and small pores. A hole is not a right word actually. Small pores are there and small pathways are there in the cellulose structure of the paper. We know this thing, that paper is made from wood, and the wood is made up of cellulose. Cellulose is a specific part of starch. Cellulose is a specific type of starch. Cellulose is a material which is making paper. So right now we are not discussing on the material of the paper, but I'm just telling you that cellulose has certain pathways through which the liquid, through which this solvent is traveling up. Okay, now what will happen, this solvent, I'm just marking it over here as well, this solvent will start traveling up. Okay, now this solvent will start dissolving A, B, C, and X in it, and it will start traveling up. Okay, we can see this thing, that A is traveling up, B is traveling up, C is traveling up, and X is traveling up as well. Okay, for example, I am watching here that A is converted. I am marking with different colors. A is converted into one spot. Okay, A is here. Okay, for this, I am taking another color. B is converted into this. For example, B is converted into this spot, whereas we are saying that C is converted into this spot. Okay, guys, we can say this thing that, for example, I'm taking it as red color, for example. Okay, we can see this thing. I'm trying to minimize the line. Okay, I can tell you that point of B is not matching with any point of X. It means that B is not present in X. But we can see that point of C is matching with one of the point of X. It means that C is present in X. Point of A is also matching with one of the point of X. It means that A is also present in X. One more thing which I would like to inform you, that A is converted into a single spot, B is converted into a single spot, C is also converted into a single spot. So A, B, C all are pure substances, whereas X is not a pure substance because X is converted into more than one spot. So we will say that X is a mixture, whereas A, B, and C are the pure substances. Further discussion related to paper chromatography will continue in the next lecture, inshallah. Thank you very much.